10 fascinating facts about Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. His contribution towards the field of education earned Dr. Radhakrishnan several awards, including the Bharat Ratna. He even received the King Knighthood from the British Emperor King George V in 1931 for his excellence in teaching. 3 decades later, Dr. Radhakrishnan was even honored with an Order of Merit by the Royal Oaks of Britain. In 1975, towards the ends of his life, Radhakrishnan was facilitated with a Templeton Prize by the well-known Templeton Foundation. However, the generous scholar donated the entire amount earned through the Templeton Prize to the Oxford University. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was born into an economically backward family in a village around the border of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. His father wanted him to turn into a priest at a temple rather than study at an institution, but destiny had other plans. The young Radhakrishnan enrolled into a school at Tirunthani and eventually became one of the most learned Indians. After a teaching stint at Mysore University, Dr. Radhakrishnan was moving to Kolkata on his next assignment. His beloved student bade him farewell by transporting Radhakrishnan in a flower carriage to the railway station. This carriage was propelled by these students who physically pulled it to its destination. A renowned English scholar of the 20th century named H.N. Spalding had become a great admirer of Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan after hearing the latter's speeches in England. Dr. Radhakrishnan words motivated Spalding to initiate a chair in the world famous Oxford University in honor of Eastern religions and ethics. This division of the Oxford offers grounds for those who conduct research on religious ethics. Dr. Radhakrishnan had penned various books on philosophy and even taught the subject at the Madras University. He is known as one of the best philosophers India has produced till date and was well known even overseas. Famous British philosopher and historian Bertrand Russell had once said that Radhakrishnan being appointed as the President of India would be the greatest honor to philosophy. Dr. Radhakrishnan was given the responsibility of being India's ambassador to Soviet Union, which was a challenging task. Not many know that he was also appointed the chairman of UNESCO's executive board. It is believed that during a dinner in London, A British citizen remarked that all Indians are black-skinned. Dr. Radhakrishnan gently replied to this comment by saying that God once baked a piece of bread more than what was needed, and it was known as to so-called Negro. God's next experiment at baking was undercooked, which was known European. The Almighty tried a final experiment where he baked the bread to the ideal extent, and it was termed Indian. This eminent teacher was appointed as the Vice Chancellor of Banaras Hindu University in 1939 when the nation was still under British rule. The British governor of the region back then, Sir Muric Hallett, wanted to turn the university campus into a war hospital, which was the latter's way of responding to the Quiet India movement started by Mahatma Gandhi. Dr. Radhakrishnan strongly opposed this politically motivated thought of Hallett, as a result of which financial support to the university was stalled. Many have claimed that when the atmosphere inside the Parliament House becomes chaotic with political leaders arguing with each other, Dr. Radhakrishnan used to calm down the heated atmosphere in an unusual way. He would recite verses from the Bhagavad Gita or the Bible too, and instill discipline within the crowd. Former Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru had quoted that Dr. Radhakrishnan made the Parliament sessions seem more like family gatherings.